All right, y'all, what's going on? So, today I picked up the Playoff 13s. I just went inside Dick's Sporting Goods to grab those. I was able to use my $20 reward, so that's always good, man. Save a little bit of money on these shoes because that price is way too high. Now, before we get into all this, man, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. So, I got them right here. As you can see, we got the bag. I'll give you a quick look, but as always, we're gonna go back home. We'll do the, up close and personal look, but y'all know the box right there, typical box. I just wanna take a look at them really quick. All right, there we go, y'all. Playoff 13, let me know what y'all think, man. Super fire, man. So glad to have these in hand, man. But look, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and we'll take a look at these when we get back to the house, okay? But there they are, guys. Playoff 13. All right, y'all. So we are finally back at the house. I had to stop and get some coffee first because, that's how I do it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's get an up close look at these Jordan 13 playoffs. I'm super excited, y'all. This is one of the shoes that I had to pick up this year. I went this morning, picked them up from Dick's Sporting Goods. So shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods for, the simple and easy in-store reservation process. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box really quick. So you got that classic OG box here, silver Jordan box here with the red Jumpman on top. Classic stuff right here. This is what it used to come in back in the day. And as you can see there, size 9.5. So we can go ahead and get right into it. So really quick, it's NBA All-Star Weekend. These shoes dropped back in 1998. They were first worn by Michael Jordan during the NBA All-Star game that year. And because of, it's NBA All-Star Weekend, it's one of my favorite sporting events. I had to throw the NBA All-Star jacket on, y'all. This is the jacket from the NBA All-Star Weekend that was in Charlotte, North Carolina back in 2019. So I had to throw this on, man, and here's a quick look. Just want to give y'all a look at these really quick, but I had to throw the jacket on because, I wanted to talk about NBA All-Star Weekend just a little bit since this shoe is dropping during All-Star Weekend. If you've never been to an NBA All-Star Weekend, I highly recommend it, man. I actually went and I got the whole weekend package. So I went to all the games and I had the opportunity to go to a special dinner and event to hear Ahmad Rashad talk, George Gervin, Dominique Wilkins, all those guys talk about, their past, in the league. You got to hear Dominique Wilkins talk about, the dunk contest he had with Jordan back in the day, all these different, just historic moments in the NBA history. And during that time, we actually I got an opportunity to actually meet some of these people. And, I got a basketball here, got it signed by, if you see right here, Ahmad Rashad. And then over there, you got George Gervin. You can see George Gervin here, Iceman on that side. So pretty cool stuff, man. And, just wanted to kind of mention it. So if you guys ever have an opportunity to go, check it out, man. And I also got these kind of cool cards back then. There's the one that I got from Dominique Wilkins that I got him to sign there. I have to get these framed at some point. Just never got around to it. And another one of George Gervin here. So it was really cool to kind of see all these, people. And I remember meeting George Gervin, he was really cool, man, really nice guy. And I got the opportunity, like I said, to meet Ahmad Rashad. And I remember telling him, man, I used to watch you on NBA Inside Stuff. And he was like, boy, you young, because that's where I know Ahmad Rashad from, was Inside Stuff. So just want to mention that. I know it's random, but it's NBA All-Star Weekend. I'm excited to kind of, watch the game, see the dunk contest, three-point contest, all that good stuff. So just wanted to mention it, man. Go to NBA All-Star Weekend if you have a chance. Now, let's get into the review, y'all. As you can see, we have the certified classic here, the Playoff 13s, man. You can't say enough about this shoe. You got that all black leather upper here. Like I said, this dropped back in 1998, worn first by Michael Jordan during the All-Star game that year. And, back then, we knew these as just the all black ones or the playoffs because he wore these throughout the NBA playoffs that year. It is also modeled, I guess, or gets some of its inspiration after the Black Cat being Michael Jordan's nickname. Now, back then, I don't ever remember hearing that. It's just something that I learned over the years because you have to think, back in 98, we got all of our information from, TV commercials and like stuff like that. There was no Facebook, no Instagram, Twitter, none of that stuff. So you had to watch the games and you know, saw the commercial for these. I still remember to this day, well, not this colorway, but the 13 model. So just a different time, man. I missed that time where, like, you know, there wasn't a ton of social media. So you had a different appreciation for a lot of the, you know, information and things you saw for certain shoes. So, you know, just a different time. And super classic, like I said, modeled after Black Cat. That's Michael Jordan's nickname. You can see here on the side, you've got that black leather there with those kind of, you know, little indentions there on the shoe. Super classic stuff. You've got black suede right here on the midsole and actually, yeah, on the sole of the shoe right here on the side. Very, very nice. I always like when they put the suede on the actual midsole area right here. And as you can see, you have those white pods there. Now, I've always liked the way this looks on this shoe, but one thing I will tell you, do not get them dirty. This material on these white pods are super hard to keep clean. So, trust me when I tell you, spray something on them, keep it clean, you know, don't wear them out in the rain or whatever you do, or wear them in the rain, who cares if that's what you want to do, but they're just hard to keep clean. So, also here on the side, you do have that 23 hologram right there. Which is nice. You can see the 2-3 in there. Then you have the Jumpman symbol as well. Hopefully you guys can make that out. It's got this little piece of plastic on it you can pull off there. And this is supposed to resemble the Panther eye. Like we said, Jordan's the Black Cat. That was his nickname. And this is the Panther eye. So there you go. Moving around to the toe box, you do have that kind of tumbled leather there on the toe. All right. And as you can see, you got Jordan text right there on the actual little piece at the end of the tongue there. You do not have anything behind it, I believe. A lot of the other 13s used to come with, like, I think the Roman numeral 13 behind here, but this one does not have it. You've got that suede perforated tongue right there with the kind of rope laces here. Yeah, they're kind of, rope laces in black. And at the very top, one of my favorite parts of this shoe, you got that red Jumpman with that gold circle around it. I don't know why, but I've always liked the way this gold circle looks. It's one of my favorite parts of the shoe, and I've been looking at videos online of on-feet videos and pictures and stuff like that, and that gold just stands out, or the yellow or whatever, stands out so much, man. Just really like that. So really quick, let's take a look at the medial side of the shoe. There you have it. Pretty much the same thing, guys. Classic shoe. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm just so happy to have this one. Like I said, I did pick this up from DSG, but I also won a pair on the Flex app as well. And I put a little community like kind of poll on my YouTube page, my community page, and asked y'all if I should double up. And like most people said no. I still haven't picked my other pair up from Foot Locker yet. I'm debating. I have until like 7 p.m. Eastern to pick them up. So let me know if I should get 2 pairs, y'all. Now that I have them in hand, I think I'm good with one. I love this shoe. I don't need another pair. But man, it's just something about this all black with the white pods. It just looks so good, man. But enough of that. Let's take a look at the outsole of the shoe. Always love this outsole. You've got those kind of white hits right there with your traction. And it's supposed to resemble, like we've been talking about, the cat. This is kind of the Panther paw here, as you can see. And you've got the gray in the middle. That's something a lot of people have been calling out, that they went back to the gray because that's how it was in the OG. And I think the last release had the red right here in the middle. So I like it with the gray. You do have the kind of, I guess it's like the carbon fiber, like, I don't know, these little dots here on that part there. Nice. And you got that, I've always liked this kind of Jordan symbol right here. Now I think on the OG model it's more of a yellow color. On this is kind of like a neon greenish yellow there, but still fire. Still fire, man. Let's take a look at the heel. I think I skipped that one. So here's just a look at it on the back there, guys. To see that kind of leather that wraps around there. The suede goes all the way to the top. Classic shoe, man. I really hope y'all pick this up if y'all wanted a pair, because like I said, it's one of those shoes that you have to own. I don't care what anyone says about the 13s and all that. They're not popular, blah, blah, blah. It's not true. This is one of the best shoes of all time, man. And the Jordan 13 is one of the more comfortable, in my opinion. So that is the Jordan 13 playoffs, y'all. Now, before we get into the on feet, I always like to give y'all my final thoughts. So is this a must pick up? You better believe it. So I was up for the release this morning, and it looks like sizes at the time, like they were starting to sell out on Nike, at least in my size. They had some pairs left over. I haven't checked to see if they still have any, but these appear to be readily available. because I saw a lot of different websites had them. You know, like I said, I picked them up from DSG, I hit on Foot Locker, and I never hit on Flex app. So there must be a lot of pairs, but that is a good thing, okay? Let me stop for a second and talk about this. Because a shoe is sitting doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad shoe, okay? They probably made a lot of pairs. This is not the same as like your other random Jordan 13 that drops that sits in the store. They make a lot of pairs of these because they know how popular this model is, and it's NBA All-Star Weekend, so they make a lot of pairs because they know people are gonna come out for them. So just because you walk into a store and they're sitting does not mean it's a shoe that no one wants, okay? Let's stop that once and for all right? Because this right here is a certified classic. I cannot say it enough. Because nowadays people have this thing, but they're sitting, you know, or they're bricks. That's people's, you know, favorite word for a shoe that doesn't sell out immediately. They're not bricks. They are classic, all right? So I just want to get that out there, man, because I cannot stand seeing people continue to say those types of things about shoes that don't sell out immediately. They'll probably be gone eventually. But just wanted to mention that it is a must pick up. Go get it. You know, if you don't grab it now, you're probably going to regret it. But yeah, that's just me. It's a must have for the collection. Now, sizing. On this one, you could go true to size. I went with my 9.5. They fit okay. So whatever you wear in your normal Jordan sizing, you should be fine there. Yeah, man, that's the Jordan 13 playoffs. Now, let me know what y'all think about the shoe, if you're grabbing it, how you feel about this particular colorway. Speaking of the colorways, man, I think I now have all of the OG colorways. Yeah, I have the Breads, I have these now. I have the He Got Game on the white and black pair, and I've got the Flints. I don't remember if the Flints are OG. I feel like they didn't come out the same year. I know if they're not, I've always considered them OG. I think that's one of the fire colorways. And now that I have this one, I think I might like these more than the Bread 13s. And I know like some about this all black with the white pods, man, it just looks so clean. And that yellow on it, I'm telling y'all. But that's just me, man. I still think that He Got Games are my favorite, but just want to kind of talk about that a little bit. So that's all I have for you guys today. I do appreciate all the support on the channel. Please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop new videos. Again, I thank you for watching and all the continued support, and I will see you in the next video.